Settle down, people.
All right. That's a schedule.
Next, we have Sister Kim in the history of Kwanzaa and libations.
Oh. Please, everybody, give Sister Kim a hand as she comes up to kitchen. Please give the kids a round of applause. They will take it. Welcome again.
excuse me for my wet hands and everything. But welcome again to our 10th annual Kwanzaa. How many people know about Kwanzaa? I think everybody should know by now. You've been to a couple.
Walk behind me.
So I'm going to give you a little bit of history, or we're going to go right into libation, or... Okay. Well, how about we do this as a question-answer session? Does anybody know the founder of Kwanzaa?
No.
We're all family. Doctor. Kids. And maybe even on one of your tables. Okay.
Maybe a little card.
Little cards. 1966. I wasn't born in 1966.
Oh, gee.
I wasn't born in 66. Well, Dr. Karenge and his team, felt it necessary to bring acknowledgement to the African American culture, and it's not a celebration of gifts bought from the store. It doesn't replace Christmas. It's not a holy day. It's a holiday, a day of celebration, a day to celebrate family. And with the principles, as you'll learn a little later, when the kids go over each of the 7 principles, you'll see that these foundational principles are something that we can live through every day. Does anybody know what today is? Today is the 5th day, so that is Nia Day. Nia. Purpose. So we have a purpose, and as you heard the kids say, they define themselves. Who are you? What is our purpose? How can we help each other? How can we feed from each other? But we all have a purpose. How many people know that?
Yes.
You have to know that. Who are you? What is your purpose? Our purpose is not just to serve ourselves, but also to serve others, our community, our churches, our places of worship, what have you. So that's Nia, purpose. As far as the libation, when you have a Kwanzaa ceremony at your house, or if you celebrate Kwanzaa, it doesn't have to be an elaborate feast every day. There are nights where you light a candle, and then there's one night where you have a feast, a caramel. So tonight we're going to feast together as a family, as a community. And with that feast, there are special presentations from the family. There's different crafts that go on, so we'll have a craft table in the back. But however you decide as a family to celebrate Kwanzaa, make that tradition and carry it out through the year. One particular thing that is important during the Kwanzaa celebration, or the caramel, the feast, is libation. And there is a cup, a unity cup, which is in her hand, okay? It doesn't have to be anything special, but you designate one cup in your house to be displayed, and this is your unity cup, okay? And from this cup, we're going to pour libation. Other traditions have been to have a grape, and you can take that cup and you pass it around. It's very important that each person takes of that cup. Each person touches that cup, because it shows unity. Unity in the family, and again, in your community when you open it up. So the unity cup is very important. And if you have been to another type of ceremony, someone may have poured it to the north, the south, the east, and the west, the 4 corners. And during this time, you make a statement, because we always want to reflect back on the people that have come before us, the shoulders that we stand on. And that doesn't necessarily have to be Martin Luther King, Coretta Scott King, or any of those people that you read about in the book. Think about those people in your family, your grandmother, your elders in your church, your pastor, your teachers, or someone that has been influential to you that may not be necessarily with us at this time. You know what I mean when I say with us? Maybe those have transitioned on, have passed away, but we want to honor those people. And tonight, what we're going to do is, because we don't waste anything, so we're not going to pour, water out to the grounds or anything. We're going to pour it to a plant, which you can do in your house, a live plant, or again, take grapes and pass it around where each person gets to touch or to have a grape. Now, we're also going to have a statement Okay, Ashe. Let's everybody say Ashe.
Ashe.
Okay, so each time we call out a person's name, we say Ashe. We're giving honor and respect back to that person. So I want you right now to think about a person that has been influential to you, who made you who you are today, who you honor and respect. And we're going to call that person's name, and then we're going to pour a little libation. So for me, my father, James Clark, Ashe.
Lisa Scott. Ashe.
Ashe.
God.
Ashe.
Melvin Davis.
Melvin Davis, Ashe. Ashe.
James Ford.
Ashe.
Brownie Smith.
Ashe.
Cassandra Williams. Ashe. Ashe.
For the shoulders that we stand on and we remember them, Ashe.
Ashe.
To the elders from this church that have passed on, Ashe. For every family member represented here, for those loved ones that have gone on, Ashe. And that is your libation. Now you create your unity cup as you will, and your libation, but just remember it's very important to start off with that. You have your unity cup, you have your mat. I believe that we're going to go over all the principles and everything on the table, so I won't give it all away. And if it's something that you can take away tonight, remember unity, the first principle, and tonight, purpose, okay? I just want you to gather as much information as you can. If you have any questions, I'm here, the table's there, and Sister Nunnally, Kathy Nunnally has been doing this for some time, and we really appreciate on tonight, because tonight is the youth night, and the kids, which is really the focus for tonight, get to express themselves with all their creativity. Thank you for your time.